Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm your host, John RealDealO'Niell, and we're here to look over the core cards, the core class. So this has been a new concept since last year that Blizzard introduced, where every year with rotating set expansions for Standard, there's going to be a core set. And core sets, no, not the ones you wear. Okay, so don't get no pictures in your mind. But core sets for like what's going to be the main set that everyone's going to have, no matter how much whatever you put into the game. Everyone starts off with these certain select cards. And this core set is awesome. It's amazing. They got some really good cards, some old cards that I've been playing since the beginning, and so I remember some of these and some of the crazy things they used to do. And I am really excited to see how this all plays out. Okay, so without further ado, let's just go into it. Okay, so I'm going to try to go quick. That's why it's all like this. Up here where I'm outofcards.com for Hearthstone, I just kind of googled like where I could get it for Year of the Hydra, because Hearthstone's website actually doesn't have the updated version for the core set. They only have the old one, and so you'll see some old cards that aren't actually still in there. But what we do have over here is all the new cards. Let's go ahead and start off here. I'm going to try to go through these quickly. Some of these cards are already staying. I do believe they have the newer cards that are in the beginning, and some cards have actually been buffed that have come into the core set. Alright, so here we go. First up, we have Metamorphosis. It's a good Demon Hunter card. Swap hero power, deal full damage. After 2 uses, swap it back. It's a Fel spell, goes great. There's some good Fel synergy with Demon Hunter. Corvus Bladethorn, I think she was already in the core set, so she's staying. Flame Reaper is coming back. It's an okay card. That's like a cleave for your hero power, but Demon Hunter just does other things right now, and that's really, I think, just too late in the game kind of a card. Or who knows, maybe someone will use it. Wrathscale Naga, after a friendly minion dies, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. This card's awesome. Got a buff. It used to be a 3-1, now it's a 3-2. And it looks like that's really good for like token-based Demon Hunter, and there are some token-based plays that you can make. I-Beam, always good card for Demon Hunter. This guy, the Illidari Inquisitor, is pretty insane because you can attack the hero, he'll attack the hero. They do great things. Raging Fel Screamer, that one's already been around. Same with, they got Sightless Watcher, Feast of Souls, Chaos Nova, Wrathy Warblade, Ganar Glavesmith. Coordinating Strike, that obviously goes great with the token card, they deal damage. We have Spectral Sight, draw a card, Outcast, draw another, Chaos Strike, Crimson Sigil Runner, and a Battle Fiend. So those are all the cards of Demon Hunter that everyone will get. Next up we have Druid, Sonara Sustain, and now they're getting Fandral Stag Helm, which is a really great choose one card to use. And now your choose one cards will have both powers and effects combined, and that can be very powerful. Ancient Allure is coming back, so like in this instance, like for a choose one, if you play them together, you'd be able to draw 2 cards and restore 5 health. And what it does is it kind of combines them into one, so when you play it, both effects trigger simultaneously. Force of Nature's back, not the old one with 3 2/2s with charge, but just 3 2/2 trance. We have Nourish, has been buffed to cost 5 instead of 6, which is going to be replacing the other ramp card that Druid is going to be losing for the set rotation. And Nourish is a great, I think, universal card. You draw it late, you already have tons of crystals, okay, draw 3 cards. Or if you're on 5th turn, you play it on curve, you gain 2 mana crystals. It's really good. And it shares that space with Guff, so you can't play both at the same time or play one after the other. So you can. So you'll have to wait and choose what you want to do on 5th turn. I'd say most likely probably go Guff. And then you can gain the 2 mana crystals or draw the 3 cards, however you want to do it. Mark of the Wild, give minion taunt and +2/+3. It used to be +2/+2, but they increased that. Earthen Scales, give it friendly minion +1/+1, and then gain armor equal to its attack. Okay card, not great to play early, good later, because that will, progressively, usually get better because you're playing bigger minions later on, so you'll be able to gain more armor off of that. Innervate, Druid of the Claw, Soul of Forest, Mounted Raptor, Feral Rage, Wild Growth, the only other form of ramp. Wrath. Wrath is back, that's another new one, or old one that just came back. Deal 3 to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card. Power of the Wild is sticking around. Living Roots is coming back from an old set. And that's a really good, like, right off the bat card. It's to deal 2 damage, early board removal, like for Tunnel Trogs, because those things are annoying. Or you get to summon 2 1/1 saplings, and that's really great too. Alright, moving on. Oh, and Pounce. Give your hero +2 attack. Alright, next up we have Hunter. King Crush is staying. What came in is Houndmaster Shah. Your other minions have Rush. A lot of minions already do. And so I don't know how big of an effect he's going to have. He'll be great for that Hydra, the Colossal minion for Hunter, so that'd be good for his appendages. Snake Trap, Savannah Highmane, same old, Selective Breeder, Arcane Shot. I actually thought they were going to rotate this card out. Now there's the Void Sunken City, 1 deal 2, and then you can deal another 2. Or you also have Arcane Shot. That's really cheap early cards to use. Hunter's going to be, I think, pretty insane. Tracking's already been there. Mark Shot is a good one. Deal 4 damage to a minion. Discover a spell. That's pretty good, I would think, and it goes great with the Quest Hunter already. Dire Frenzy, Animal Companion's coming back, which is, it's okay. Cloaked Huntress, Deadly Shot's great. Freezing Trap's good. Quick Shot, Explosive Trap. Candle Shot's one that's coming back that was, I think, in the Witchwood. And your hero's immune while attacking. You may think 1 for 1/3 and not that great. Sometimes you just need that 1 bit of damage, and being able to hit it with your face and not have any effect to your health is pretty freaking awesome. And we have Springpaw also coming back. That was in the arena set. Springpaw has a 1/1 Rush, Battlecry, summon a 1/1 links with Rush to your hand. Or add, not summon 1 to your hand. That didn't make any sense. Alright, next up we have Mage. We have Caligos. Used to be 10, now it's 9. The first spell you play each turn costs 0. Battlecry, discover a spell. This is a great card. Pyroblast is coming back, so that's good. Blizzard's coming back. I love Blizzard. Aegwynn the Guardian. Sorry, I'm kind of skipping around. Pyroblast is still in it. Flame Strike's still in it. Counter Spell's a good one. Pyromaniac, that's a new one coming back. Whenever your hero power kills a minion, draw a card. I think that's great for Hero Power Mage. Because that's... Is that a new concept? I think that's a new concept. And yeah, well, they have a lot of different... Yeah, Wildfire is still around, so yeah, you'll be able to... That Pyromaniac will probably have more of an effect now. And, I wonder, this paired with the other Goblin that Fire is your hero power, I wonder if those two combined will work, and then you'll be able to draw cards for each one that it's killed. Maybe, we'll see. Explosive Runes, Secret. After your opponent plays a minion, deal 6 damage to it. Any excess is dealt to their hero. That's a really awesome freaking card, and now you're definitely going to be, instead of seeing Ice Barrier all the time, you're definitely going to be seeing the Secret Explosive Runes being played. Babbling Brook still staying in, Ethereal Conjural's in, Fireball, Classic, Cone of Cold, Arcane Intellect, Arcanologist, Snap Freeze. I like that Arcanologist in there because people might play it now. There's more desire to get those secrets out. Snap Freeze and Shooting Star, same old cards. Nothing really new on that end. Moving into Paladin, we have Tyrion Fortune, card that's already there. Ragnaros the Light Lord. This guy was, I think, really awesome and fun. 8 mana, 8/8. I kind of like that. And he is a legendary minion. And at the end of your turn, restore 8 health to a damage-friendly character. So it's awesome because it won't trigger off, there won't ever be a blank on it. It won't heal a random already healed up minion. The minion has to be hurt already. And it's a good card. Late turn, late game. Kind of a good control paladin card usually. Reckoning's already there. Elder Peacekeeper. Equality went down from 3. Now it's 2. That's awesome. Amber Watcher. That's another one that used to be around. I think it came out in the Year of the Dragon. Battlecry. Restore 8 health. It's 4/6. Pretty good. It's an okay dragon. Stand Against Darkness is great. Blessing of Kings, good. I guess another thing to note is let's go ahead and check out that holy spell stuff. I don't think I missed one up here, did I? Yeah, I did. So Reckoning, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 holy spells. Because I'm just making note of that because there's some paladin-esque synergies with holy spells that we're going to pay attention to. And since Blessing of Kings is sticking around, that legendary, on turn 6, I'd have to probably wait for that. You'd be able to play it, target it with that, and both, it and another minion will both get that 4/4 bonus. We have True Civil Champion. That's still a good weapon for Paladin. Consecration. Now you have Equality and Consecration back in at it for 6. You'll be able to make them all 1 health, deal 2 damage to all of them. Great board wipe. Warhorse Trainer for Silverhand Recruits. Bronze Explorer. It's okay. It's been buffed. It used to be a 2/3. Now it's a 3/3 with Lifesteal, Battlecry, Discover Dragon. So they have like some dragon synergy things going. Maybe you want to... I don't know if it will fit in there with all the other things that, Paladin's doing. Mainly it's buff oriented and Silverhand Recruits for the quest and a lot of other things. I don't know if Dragon's really one of those things that Paladin's going to do, but we'll see. We have Flashlight, restore 4 health, draw a card. Argent Protector has been in it, Noble Sacrifice, Avenge, and I think that's Righteous Protector. A 1-mana 1/1 with Taunt, Divine Shield, still good. Priest. Here's the one, alright. So, Morazon the Infinite. 8/8, 8 mana. Battlecry, play all cards your opponent played last turn. Really good card. And so it just plays them automatically whenever they play them. Lyra the Sunshard. If you weren't playing when this card came out, man, it just did some crazy things. And I am really happy some of those other cards rotated out, because this... what those other wonky cards they just had, where like they were reducing all the priest spells and you play. This would just make it more insane. Because Lyra the Sunshard, whenever you cast a priest spell, add a random priest spell to your hand. You don't have to target a minion. Anytime you cast a spell, add a random priest spell. So even if you jack some spells from your opponent that priests can do sometimes, you'll be able to add a priest spell to your hand. And we've recently seen a new 0-cost priest spell, so that's pretty freaking insane. We have Light Bomb, 6 mana, deal damage to each minion equal to its attack. That was an old one. I think that was Goblins versus Gnomes is when that one came out. That was a while ago, and it was a good board clear for when it came out. I don't know how effective it's going to be right now, but it's probably still going to be good. Shadow Ward Rune's pretty good. Draconoid Operative. Priest of Lloyd had like a good dragon synergy thing, and this one's a really great card. If you're holding a dragon, discover a copy of a card in your opponent's deck. That's usually always good, and if it's a mirror match, that's crazy. Drive in the Shadows, discover spell in your deck. Culture and Chaplain, Focused Will, Power Infusion, Holy Nova, Shadowed Spirit, all the same cards that we've already had. Radiant Elemental, now this is crazy because this pairs well with the Lyra. Your spells cost 1 less. And that's really... those two cards together, that's the thing, is like both of them were out at the same time, and it was just nuts. People are doing crazy cheap stuff. I can only imagine what Wild... Well, I mean, I guess they've already had these cards in Wild, so I mean, I don't know what Wild looks like. I can only imagine it's insane with all this priest stuff going on. Shadow Word Death, Holy Smite. I think Northshire Cleric was already there, or it's returning. But as you see, they have a lot of cheap spells already, so I mean, they're already going to be able to do lots of stuff. Moving on to Rogue. Their Rogue is getting Tess Greymane back. Battlecry, replay every card from another class you played this game. That's pretty good. If you're playing a burglar type Rogue based deck, then that's going to be a great card. Vanessa Van Cleave was already there. Preparation there. Sprint was there. Now we know that you can, at turn 4, make that cost 0. So that could be a rarely effective card. Assassin's Blade was already there. SI7 Agent, Sinister Strike, Assassinate, Tomb Pillager. Hench Clan Burglar, he is a new one that's coming back. He's going to fit in the Burglar, the Thief Rogue class. And he's also going to work well for the Pirate tag. So he can go in both. Plague Scientist, he's okay. Cold Blood. Buccaneer's one that's coming back. Whenever you equip a weapon, give it +1 attack. Has the Pirate tag, so that's going to be good. Swashbuckler, already in it. I'm glad he stuck around. Still going to be great for Pirate Rogue. Pirate Rogue is going to be, I think, really good. Right now, if you guys head on over to Twitch, I think for about another hour, they're still doing some theory crafting, and they're like testing out different decks. One of these days, okay? One of these days, mark my words, I will be one of those people that are doing some theory crafts, and I'm excited for it, because that's fun. You get to play around with all the new cards and play against other content creators and other pros that have already been, like, testing out cards and do card reveals. It'll be fun. Deadly Poison stays, Backstab stays, Shadow Step stays. Alright, next up, Akir, the Windlord, he stays. Kragwa the Frog, that's a new one. Battlecry, return all spells you played last turn to your hand. This is going to be a sick setup card. Because as we've already seen, Shaman's like has us like playing all spell type things. And now they got that one. So it's going to be crazy. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work right now. As we go on, we'll see some other cards. And it looks like they're going for a more board-dependent state. Doomhammer stays. Farsight, I think, stays. I think that was already around. The little Spiral, Manatee Totem, Lightning Storm. Both, they're all really good Shaman spells. Maelstrom Portal, deal 1 damage to all enemies, summon a random 1-cost one. That I'm glad that one came back. That was a fun little one, and there's been some consistent, increasing spell damage cards, so I think Maelstrom Portal is going to fit in nice. And you get an extra body on the board. Fire Elemental stays. Bloodlust has come back. Oh man, they took this card out because it was too powerful, and so if there's going to be a token Shaman deck, I can only imagine how Bloodlust is going to be working in it. It's going to be nuts to see. Hex is back, or stays, I think. Tidal Surge, Menacing Nimbus, Flame Totem is back. That was a really good card back in the day. Really good. Probably like a mid-range Shaman deck. Rockbiter Weapon. Novice Zapper is in... I don't know if he was a core card, but now he's a core card. And Lightning Bolt. I'm moving on to Warlock. Lord Jaraxxus, as you already know, is there. High Priestess Jeklik. I don't know what's going on, really. I think what they're trying to do with the core set is allow people to not be forced to, buy the new cards or the standard cards and be like, oh, well, we have to because we need good decks. They're trying to, I think, add in some elements of different things you can do with the classes. Because right now, it's all Murloc heavy. And if you want a Murloc deck, you're going to have to purchase all the new packs and craft all the new cards for that. This way, you're allowed different options. I think, I'm trying to think why because there isn't really any discard synergy. Maybe it'll come on later on down the road, or maybe it's just there for all the reasons. Twisting Nether stays, Felsoul Jailer, Siphon Soul, Void Terror, Tiny Knight of Evil, Darkshire Librarian, that goes great with the discarding. Abyssal Enforcer, Lacur Fellhound, Hellfire, Fiendish Circle, Imp Gang Boss, that was a good card back in the day. Not really sure how well it is now. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Drain Soul, Voidwalker came back, that's cool. Mortar Coil and Flame Imp. Same stuff. Next we have Warrior. Going on, they're getting, they keep Grommash Hellscream. They have Darius Crowley now, and he's been buffed from 4 mana to 5 mana. Oh, also with the Priestess Jeklik, she got an increase. It used to be a 4 health minion, now it's a 3/5 minion instead of 3/4. And Darius Crowley is now 4/5 instead of 4/4. And after this tax kills a minion, gain +2/+2. I don't know how great that's going to be for 5 mana. It could be snowball-y, who knows, depending. If there's a lot of token-based decks, then this goes great in hitting those little minions to boost itself up. Gorehouse stays, Brawl stays, which is awesome. Shield Slam stays. I'm glad to see. I think Shield Maiden was already in it, so I'm glad she's still there. Armor Smith. A lot of, I'd say control warrior based stuff. Bloodhoof Brave has come back. This is a decent card. Taunt has +3 while damaged. That's great. Shield Block. I'm so happy that's back. Gain 5 armor, draw a card. Great card. Great card to play in turn 3. Bash is good. Fiery War Axe, Cruel Taskmaster Slam. Execute went from 2 to 1 now, so that's really awesome. Whirlwind and Bloodsail Deckhand. Alright, neutral. Let's blaze through these. All the dragons, they're all staying. Not even bother saying their name. They're just all the old school dragons are there. Deathwing, Alistraza, Onyxia, Malygos, Ysera, and Norznamu all stay. Baron Geddon, he's still there. Karen Bloodhoof is still there. Reno Jackson, Highlander decks. That's what I want to see. I think I'm going to, for all 10 classes, just make a single individual, see how well I can make a Highlander deck for each of those. I think that'd be a really great thing to do. Overlord Run Threat stays, which is great. Talon Forging stays. At least Starseek, oh yeah, all the League of Explorers are back. So, I was trying to hint at that at the other videos. I didn't want to spoil it. But, if you've already been watching all of these, you probably know by now. At least Starseeker, shuffle the map into your hand. You get a Golden Monkey in your deck. Golden Monkey, when it's played, it will make all the cards in your hand legendary minions. I don't know how well that's going to work out. It's kind of slow. Brand Bronzebeard, that's going to be great for a Battlecry deck. Most likely Shaman, I would say, would go great in. Solar the Gorgon, now with the Naga tag, that's awesome. Battlecry, choose a friendly minion, add a golden copy of it to your hand. That's cool. Blood Mage Thanos, spell damage +1, death rattle, draw a card. He stays. Sir Finley Murgleton, Battlecry, discover new basic hero power, that's awesome. Sea Giant's back. Primordial Drake is back. Mossy Horror. They're all okay cards. I don't think nothing too great about them. Face Significant stays. Escaped Mana Saber. That's a pretty good card. Big Game Hunter stays. Murloc War Leader's coming back. That would be great for the Murloc Warlock. Valpyrian Scoundrel. I think it was just a fun card. Care to make a wager, friend? You're like a little dice thing. That's what it does. It's kind of a cool card. Doomsayer's back, so now you can Blizzard Doomsayer. Ah, gotta love the classics, right? Arcane Devourer stays. Woo, yeah, such a good card. Southsea Captain, Guys of Noxoneer. Azure Drake is back with the buff. It has 5 health instead of 4. It's spell damage +1. Battle Cry, draw a card. Good card. Twilight Drake is back as well. Life Drinker, it's came back. It used to be a really good card. It would go great with Bran. I don't know how well it's going to really work out or play or how much it matters now. Good for probably more like mid-range decks. Defender of Argus, Lone Champion, Humongous Razor Leaf, that's going to be Silence Priest card for sure. Cordlight Seer, Crazed Alchemist, Acidic Swamp Ooze, Foxtail Freebooter, Wild Pyromancer, Arabian Egg, Murloc Tidecaller, Sleepy Dragon, Stormcatcher, Stormwind Champion, Cobalt, Scalebane, Stranglethorn Tiger. Oh, Chillwind Yeti stayed. Chillwind Yeti, whew, man, one of the best cards. 4 mana, 4/5, amazing stats. Senji's Shield Master stays. Grim Necromancer still around for whatever reason. Dark Iron Dwarf. Acolyte of Pain has come back. That's a great card. Good draw potential for, I would say, Warrior, because you're usually able to deal little bits of damage around the board a bunch of times. Ironbeak Owl, Jungle Panther, Raid Leader, Tar Creeper. Gorilla A-Bot has went from 4 mana to 3 mana. That's going to be great for a mech deck insertion. Battlecry, if you control another mech, discover a mech. That's great. Annoyatron, that's going to be great for mech decks too, because he's, well, annoying. Hello. Explosive Sheep is good. Bloodsail Raider stay. Direwolf Alpha, Mad Bomber, Root Hoarder. Murloc Tidecaller, I think, came back or stayed. I'm not really sure. Some more Murloc stuff you can see. Just in general, you know, with the core set, that's pretty much what it does. It just gives you some, in general, okay cards. Plated Beetle, I think, is a pretty good card. Morgan Infiltrator, Abusive Sergeant. Mistress of Mixtures used to be really good. I think it still probably applies really well. Death Rattle, restore 4 health to each hero is pretty good. Beaming Sidekick, Battlecry, give a friendly minion +2 health. That's alright. Emerald Sky Talon, Elven Archer, Voodoo Doctor, and Murloc Tiny Fin. Okay. Whew. Sorry guys, that was a lot, right? Okay, so that's the core set. I think they're really great cards. I'm just so stoked. So I will be doing, my schedule is looking like this. They haven't called me back yet, so I don't know if I have that job. Really hoping I do. So until then, my plan is I'm going to be doing an early pack opening live stream. I'll have it on Twitch. You can follow me there. I'll put the link down below. So you can go to my own Twitch and watch me there. I will be doing that on probably Saturday. And I hope to see you all there. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday. Friday at probably, I would say, noon is when I do it. Alright? Thank you all so much for tuning in. And remember, if you heard it from O'Neill, you know it's the real deal.